All right, welcome one and all, Traders Corner, the 10th of every month. And this is the 10th of October, which means it's cooled way down. It's not 110 anymore. It's only about 95, 96 degrees out right now. And cooling as the sun goes down. Sun's over there. Shades down too. Man, need a break. Okay, Traders Corner happens the 10th of every month. That is when I announce my table sales. My table sale for October will be on the 21st of October. Now, it'll be on the 19th of October for my Patreon guys. So if you join my Patreon channel at $5 a month, I know that's a rockin' $60 a year, or $10 a month, then you get to be first look at everything on the table. I've got some really interesting knives coming in for this table sale. That's why I've kind of backed it up to the 21st, because I got stuff that'll be headed out Monday, headed this way, and I want to make sure I get it all logged in and all ready to go. But I'm going to have some high-end knives this time as well. So we're really going to have widespread, maybe stuff from $30 to $1,500, maybe even higher than that. So it ought to be interesting. Stay tuned for that. So the 19th for the patrons. If you're a $10 a month patron, yeah, you get in on the early bird as well as the $5 guys, but you also get in on the monthly drawing, which is the 20th of every month. And this month, for you guys who are patrons, the Nightcore Tiny Monster TM03 2800 lumens. This bad boy will be one of two choices. Your second choice will be TwoSun. And this is the 165, a Wangdenjin titanium in M390. And it's got that dragon scale look along the top ridge of this knife, but it's M390 steel, so it ain't no cheapie, okay? And TwoSun knives just keep rocking, keep getting better. I've got one thing that I do need to announce as well. I got a guy in the UK that, and you could use me as an intermediary if you want, but he's looking for an Artisan Archaeo in either brass or copper, okay? So I'll give you his email address. It's benny.nebreda, NEBREDA @gmail.com, so you can contact him, but it'll be in the description section, also in the top of the comment section. Get a hold of him if you want to sell yours, okay, either in brass or copper. We have LTK shirts, camo, or olive, like this one over here, right? Really cool. So I've got these. You can't have this one because it's mine. I just pulled it out of my closet because the others are in a box waiting for new owners. But hey, I do have small, medium, large, XL, 2XL, 3X, and 4X, okay, sizes. So let me know if you're interested in a shirt. And the shirts are $20, and I pay the shipping, which is at least $4 to $5. So really, it's $15 for the shirt once I pay the shipping of $5. So yeah, $20 all in. I have one or two of these hats left. I had 50 of them, but pretty much sold out. I might order some more. I'll just have to see what the interest level is for that. I have about a half a dozen of the Strops, and these are really popular. People who have got these from me love them. They're just so well made. Got a hole up here hanging your pegboard. It's a synthetic board, so it's not going to warp or rot, and you get leather on both sides. You can put the compound of your choice on it. I can help you out with that if you are, don't know how to load it with compound, that kind of thing. We also have koozies, and yeah, I charge you $5 for a koozie, right? But I'll give you a sticker as well, or two, And yeah, it costs me, I have to send them parcel, so they cost me a minimum of about $3 or more to ship, even though it's only 1 ounce. But if you want a second koozie, I only charge you another $1. So 2 koozies is 6, 3 koozies is 7, whatever. Now I'll include a koozie with a strop or a t-shirt or a hat. So you get a free koozie that way too. And if you want some channel stickers, you can do that. I want to see if you guys are interested in doing this. I want to let you know about this Sofirn Flashlight deal I just did on my channel. This is the SC31 Pro, 2000 lumens, and it's all kinds of crazy flashlights. It's got the Android operating system on it, and it's $26.99 after discount, and I will put the discount code in the description section. When you go to the Amazon, because it just ships right out of Amazon, I got mine in 1 day because I'm a Prime member. But you just click on the little area where it says coupon code. There's a $5 coupon code. Click on that. Go to the end where you check out and then put the discount code in, and that'll give you another 20% off. So instead of $39.99, it's $26.99 all in. I mean, that's a great deal. You get the 18650 battery with it. It's USB-C chargeable, 2000 lumens, has all kinds of different strobes, bicycle flashing, disco strobe, candle mode, lightning mode. I mean, in momentary mode where you can do Morse code, SOS, that kind of thing. So it's a great flashlight for that. Just in case you didn't get in on that, I did that video a couple of days ago, and everybody loves them. So you might want to check that out. The information will be down below. Okay, I had a guy contact me talking about the Sheepdog XL from Kizer, okay? And what he's interested in doing is getting enough guys interested in getting titanium scales as an option. So he's contacted somebody who's willing to do titanium scales for the XL Sheepdog. And of course, this one I had modified by BJ Hill. So it's crazy looking. But if you're interested, contact him. I'll have his information down below at FryGuyTime on Instagram or guyfry5@gmail.com. Let him know if you'd be interested in getting on a list to get titanium scales for your Sheepdog XL. And that leads me to my next little segment about the Yojumbo. Yojumbo. So the Spyderco Yojumbo is an interesting knife from Michael Janich design, and this one is one that BJ modded for me too. Look at that edge. That's a nice edge. But he acid washed this, and then he's redone the scales. They're not Humpty Hump. They're really nice, good, neutral, easy handling scales. He calls them skinny scales. So he's doing that mod. Now, here's the thing. He's thinking about having scales, G10 scales, that are already modded that you can just buy and put on your knife. You don't have to send the knife to him. So we're looking at neutral or natural G10, that translucent jade stuff. So email him. I'm going to put BJ Hill's email address, or you can email me, Love Them Knives, LUVTHEMKNIVES @gmail.com. If you're interested in getting some Yojumbo scales that are not the factory style, they're the modified style, okay, of scales, that would be great to have. And in natural G10, he can dye them any color you want. You can dye them almost any color you want. Or natural G10 is just great on its own, okay? So however you want to do that, but I'll put his information down below. I was talking to him this morning. That's why I'm so late getting to this today, BJ. But I think it's a great idea. And who knows, we may morph him into a guy who can supply titanium hardware, other scales for other knives, and that kind of thing. So check that out. Let him know so he can kind of get a list, get an idea of the level of interest that there might be for something like that. Last month, I was showing you my Midgard's Messer, smartphone knife and that kind of thing. And of course, he did the Viking and stuff. But I was showing you the axe. So this is the Vdar Rescue Axe. And of course, I got this from him in Germany, got it shipped over to me. And this is, of course, magnetic here, right? And then this little thing slides down just like this, and it's got a magnet on it as well. So it goes across, and then of course it's got one of these tech lock deals that you can just put on your belt and carry however you want. Now, this has got the hammer attachment on it. So if you want to get hammered, then this is the attachment for it. But he did skulls up and down. The whole thing, it's one piece of steel. You know, it's like O2 tool steel is what he works with. And then these scales, he gave me some options, also printed out, 3D printed the scales, but he did some other scale options for me for if I wanted to do that. But this is like 9 point something inches overall length, okay? So you want to get rescued? Yeah, it's time to do that. Plus, I got the other attachments from him. Instead of the hammer on the back, you got the claw. And oh, that's vicious. I took that off. I cut myself with it. And also, that kind of claw, like a claw hammer. So isn't that crazy? So you got, the screws right there, or I think number 10, they're probably a hex, but I used a number 10 Torx to take them off and then put on each new attachment. I just think that's crazy cool. And so I'm going to do a video on that pretty soon as well. It got to me from Germany, shipped at DHL, so that's a good thing. Also, keep up with Koozie. How about Koozie? How about the Atlas by Jelly Jerry? Look at that. The KB 290. 290. Now, this is S35EN. I've got 2 of these. The other one's in for testing. I liked it so much I got 2. Shit, I got in the middle of a deal and ended up with 2 of them. But, isn't that cool? God, that's so nice. I love it. I'm losing my light now. When that sun goes down across those mountains, it's gone, baby. But this has got such great action. It's kind of a beastly knife. It's not all that heavy because all the cutaway and stuff. But I mean, it's a sturdy little dog, and it's not a small gent carry. That's for sure. But that's really cool. They've got them in stock in China, but they don't have them in their U.S. stock yet. But he says a couple of weeks they should be in their U.S. stock. In case you're interested in that, that's just as cool as all get out. I'm going to play with my CJRB Crag that BJ modded for me. I'm going to do a video on some of these that he's modded up for me. Check out the Praxis. What the hell happened to the Praxis? Oh my God, no flipper tab. Well, he's a flipper. Yeah, I got a flipper tab. I'm sorry. Yes, I still have the flipper tab on this one. I cut it off of the Crag, but there's a hole in the bucket. Yeah, there is. And so this is cool as jewel. And this one, no, we cut the flipper tab off of that one, re-profiled the entire blade, acid washed it, purplized the scales, just absolutely wonderful. And of course, if you didn't get a good look at the sheepdog, there's your dog, all right. And look at the bronze colored. So he heat anode the steel hardware to bronze, and then he acid washed the crap out of it. And if this isn't a sheepdog that's gone bad dog, I don't know what. You don't need a flipper tab, And now you don't have to worry about it because you can make contact with things that you're cutting. And of course, then he threw a mirror edge on there just to add insult to craziness. And I love it. So, BJ, you're the man of the day. Hilltop. Contacting him is easy. DM him through his Instagram. I'll give you the links to his Instagram. Check him out on his YouTube channel. Basically, all he does on his YouTube channel is show you the mods that he's doing, because he's busy doing mods all the time. So he's getting into new and different things, and he's way beyond me. But I'm trying to hang on to his coattails and, you know, kind of keep up. And if you don't want the acid wash, just stay with satin. But he still takes the hump off of here and gives you a nice warny blade, and then skinnies the scales so you get a good neutral grip. And then he bronzed the hardware. Isn't that nice? And he took off the dump right there. Boom. No hit you in the finger. No more. Okay? Because that, and he put a choil in. You notice that. Look at it online. There's no choil, and there's a big pillar sitting right there that hits you in the finger. That ain't happening, my friends. Nope, not no more. This thing is slick, and it's a big dog too. It's the Yojumbo. He's done about 50 or 60 of these already. I've got 2 of them. I'm all good with that. But we're going to go forward with some other stuff. I'm going to do a video on dyeing scales whenever I get around to that. I've got about 15 knives I'm going to do. We're going to do maybe indigo, maybe a royal purple, a royal blue, I don't know, what other, red, and I'm going to do one set of scales in black. So that'll be a crazy video, and I'm not looking forward to, because that's a lot of knives to disassemble and then reassemble for the final, you know, shot. But we're going to do it. All right, I'm going to let you go. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. It's love them knives out here in Arizona. Hell, it's probably down to like 92 by now. And you know what we do? We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.